Welcome to study beekeeping equipments. Let's have a look on methods of beekeeping. There are two main methods of beekeeping. The first one is indigenous method of beekeeping. This is an old method and the two types of hive used in this method are fixed hive. It is purely natural type of comb because bees prepare the hive themselves on the wall or trees. And the second indigenous hive is movable hive. It comprises wooden box or earthen pitchers. The traditional beekeepers catch clustered swarms from trees, bushes, etc. and transfer them to the above mentioned spaces. Second method of beekeeping is modern method, which is called as modern method of apiculture. The modern bee hives were designed based on bee space theory put forth by Lorenzo Langstroth in 1851. According to this theory, bee space is the optimum distance to be left in between two adjacent comb surfaces in a bee hive, which is essential for normal movement and functioning of bees. In general, for Apis melliferum, we use Langstroth hive, and for Apis serena, BIS, that is Bureau of Indian Standard Hive A and B type. Now let us study bee equipments in detail. So the first bee equipment is Langstroth Bee Hive. Langstroth Bee Hive contains stand to support bottom board. Bottom board, it forms proper base for the hive having an entrance for the bees. Brood chamber. This is the chamber used for rearing of brood. Frames are placed in this chamber on which bees raise combs. And Quinn Excluder. It is a perforated zinc sheets assembled in such a way that workers can pass through them, but Quinn cannot. Super. It is provided with many frames containing comb foundation sheets to provide additional space for expansion of hive. Inner cover. A board which acts as a partition between brood and super chamber and the roof. Top cover. A type of lead acting as a roof placed over inner cover is a top cover. So this is the typical movable hive Langstroth type. Next beekeeping equipment is honey extractor. Honey extractor is a stainless steel device which spins the combs rapidly to extract honey from it. It works on the principle of centrifugal force. Next is smoker. Smoker is used to calm down the bees while opening the hive. It scares the bees during hive maintenance and honey collection by releasing smoke. Next beekeeping equipment is bee well. Bee well is used for preventing bee sting on face and neck. A well or netting worn over the head to protect the face from the attack of bees while removing honey from a honey hive or working about it. It is worn over the hat and tucked under the coats or drawn over a light metal frame which covers the head and rests on the shoulder. So this is about bee well. Next beekeeping equipment is comb foundation meal. Comb foundation meal is used to print natural cell size of desired comb foundation shape. Uncapping knife. Uncapping knife, it is a large size knife used to uncap the frames before honey extraction. Next equipment is Quinn Excluder. Quinn Excluder is a selective barrier inside the beehive that allows worker bees but not the larger queens and drones to transverse the barrier. If the queen lays eggs in the honey supers and a brood develops in them, it is difficult to harvest clean honey. The Quinn Excluder limits the queen's access to the honey super. Thank you.